Hello everyone, my name is Alfreda Vernon and I'm coming to you today because I wanted to share an amazing opportunity that was brought to me about a month ago through a Facebook friend. And the name of the opportunity is the GPS Rotator, which is through the National Wealth Center. The National Wealth Center has been around for quite some time, and they are a very strong company who has done different upline sales through their power line before, and they've made a lot of people a lot of money throughout the years. So they're a very strong company. There's a lot of information out there about them, and if you want, you can find information on YouTube about them, you can find information on Facebook about them, and you can find information in the general search engines of Google. So being a person who's a skeptic, I'm a person that believes in no harm in doing research about anything. And from me being a person who's never sold anything on the internet before, I was a little skeptic about this. And so to make myself feel a little bit more self-assured and just have knowledge about the company, I kind of fell back for a little while and kind of watched my friend to see how things were working for her. And I was just amazed at how she was actually really making money with this opportunity. So I began to get a little closer and just still not joining, but just kind of watching from a distance. And as I watched her for maybe a month or two, I saw how she was actually getting paid. And so I thought to myself, well, if she's actually getting paid, let me see what this is really about. So I got involved, and when I first got involved, I really just didn't get it because I've never done any online sales and I've never done anything where I made money, through the internet. Most of my money all my life has been through corporate America. I've always worked on corporate jobs and had a 9-to-5 job. So that's what I got. That's what made sense to me. But after I got involved, I joined and everything, and I made this matrix so that I could better understand how the compensation plan works. So as I go through this matrix and I begin to explain it to you, maybe you'll be able to better understand how the benefits are of this phenomenal opportunity and how it can really be life-changing for you and your family. So over here, I did, like I said, a 1-year compensation plan, and this represents 12 months. Right here, this is the rotator, and what this represents is the power of 4. So what happens is that the power of 4 is represented by people who join, and when they first come in, everybody goes into the rotator. And when you go into the rotator, the beauty of it is that they're guaranteeing your 4 sales that are going to be for free. So the first 4 sales will kick off the success of your business. So most people, they come in through the rotator. They do have an option where you don't have to go in through the rotator. You can just go straight into the power line. But I would suggest that you go into the rotator, and then that way you can be guaranteed that you get your first 4 sales. So this is going to kick off a phenomenal power line pushing up to you, and you will begin to see residual income. So you come into this rotator. After you get your first 4 sales, you will come out of the rotator, and then you will go into this power line. The first 4 sales, which is represented here, and then those first 4 sales are split. So you're going to have your second and your 4th sale that are going to roll up to your sponsor, which is a good thing for you because you eventually are going to become a sponsor over and over. So those are guaranteed roll-ups that you're going to get, money that you're going to see. And that money will be residual income for you. Right out the gate, you're going to get the first and the 3rd sale. So you've got the 2, here 2, here 2, which is the 4. These are the product levels. You can come in at $25, $50, and $100. I would strongly suggest, as most people do, that you come in at $175. This is a representation of 12 months of being paid at $175, and then these are the minimal numbers of what can happen to you in a month. So the first month was 2 people, the next month was 4, 8, 16, 32. All of this is the power line pushing up to you. 64 people. These are very real and very viable numbers. These are what's considered a common small denominator. Why? Because at any given time, the rotator can hit you not just twice in a month. You could be hit 16 times if the rotator hits you like that. So the rotator is not something that is just something that can be predetermined. The rotator is something where it comes around, and if you are hit, then that's another person that's going to be paying up to you. So I got that. I was like, wow, if I came out the gate at 175, instantly $350, that would be my income commission, residual income. If I had 4 people, I would get $700 residual income. 8 people, $1,400 residual income. $1,600, $28 residual income. I was thinking to myself, wow, how beautiful is this that I could actually, and for many of you guys, the light bulb is going off. This could replace my income or represent an additional salary in my home. So let's kind of slide over here, because for me, I wanted to make it real bare bones simple. And so this is also another matrix that just kind of gets rid of all the numbers, but it's just like straight math. Numbers don't lie. If I had 175 and I came in, and I hope you will too, at 175 times 2 ups, that was 350 right out the gate. 700 for 4, 1,400 for 8. 16 people would give me $2,800 a month residual income. 32. As the months came down, potentially in the 11th month, with that power line pushing up, the power line's pushing, I would have $716,800 because the power line pushed up 4,096 people. Folks, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. There are approximately 2,600 people in our downline right now. There's room for hundreds of thousands to join, and our line is increasing daily. People are joining like wildfire now that they're finding this out. Another thing that really intrigued me was that they have what's called the one-time roll-up commission. And what that means is that people that come all in, and there are several people that have done it, people that come all in at $7,500, they qualify for $7,500 payments, $3,500, $1,000, and $250. Why? Because anyone who is under them that comes into the power line and they have not paid this commission, those commissions instantly roll up to them. So for me, I was so excited. I said, well, I'm not doing that right now, but eventually when I am able to, I'm going to increase my commission so that I can be able to catch these $7,500 payments, $3,500 and $1,000 and $200 payment, $250 payments, all in a month. Remember, the rotator is not designated just by, you only going to get 2 this month, or you only get 4 this month. It is undetermined. So you can get hit many times in a month with these numbers. That was just mind-blowing to me. There's always something that is a tickler in the back of your mind, because as humans, we always have that just skepticism. So I'm the same way. I'm not someone that I can hear something and I'm going to run away with it. I would say do your investigating, because for me, I was skeptical, and I didn't have, even seeing these numbers, I didn't have it where all the doubt was gone. So I began to dig a little further, and this is what I found. When I looked behind the wall, because now I was part of this team, I saw these people were making $3,150. Here's a person here that's making $3,150 residual income. Here's another one down here. I don't know if you can see through the screen, but this person is making $4,550 residual income. Here's another one over here that's making $4,050 residual income. Another one up here that's making $1,700 residual income. This got me so excited, but the excitement didn't come from the people making the residual income that's shown here. The excitement came when I thought about 3, 6, 9 months from now, these numbers are not going to be the same. They're going to be at a much higher level because the power line is pushing. The power line is constantly pushing because as people join the power line, these people who are already in, they're going to get paid. I just thought, wow, this is something that people can use to help them to increase or just to add on to what they already have. You know, I'm a person that I believe that people have to have a win. And realistically, unfortunately, our economy is not what it used to be. You know, and there are things that push us to a call of action. My call of action is that I have 2 daughters that are college age. One is already in college and one is in high school, and she's a scholar and she's doing very well. And so for me, being a college graduate myself, I know how the potential of having a college education can impact your life, and I wanted that for her. She's doing very well and she deserves to go. So for me, that was my call of action, is that I wanted to ensure that my daughters would be able to go and be able to experience the college life and the benefits of college. For you, it could be that you want maybe to get a house, maybe your first home. There's not any real security in the banks anymore. Why? Because now we cannot depend on the economy. The stock market is crashing. The Fortune 500 companies are not producing and they're not performing anymore, which is impacting the global economy. So when the global economy is impacted, it's also impacting the banking system. And for us, a lot of that means that many people are going to lose their jobs, unfortunately. 401ks that people have always depended on, they're not going to be there anymore. So the idea of automatically going to college and having financial aid, that's not something that we can depend upon. So you have to have a plan of action. You got to start thinking out of the box. Some of you, by now, the light bulb has gone on. For me, it didn't take a whole lot once I got behind that wall to see the benefits of this opportunity. NWC is a very good company. They've helped a lot of people make a lot of money. This new GPS rotator only impacts and it guarantees what was already there. For me, I am so glad that I got past my skepticism. The GPS team, those people, I just cannot tell you, they are the salt of the earth. We all work together. There's one goal, one opportunity, and that is for all of us to be impacted and help each other to make money. We all advertise one website, and that website is www.gpsfunnel.com. And what that means is that that one website is not direct sales, but it's a representation of us all winning, us all coming together, and us all achieving that goal, that we're all able to see the fruits of coming out of the box. So hopefully this is something that has benefited you. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. If you want, you can find out more about this opportunity. I will put my Facebook link at the bottom, and you can get with me and I can get you plugged in. If you don't want to come through me, it doesn't matter, because this is not direct sales. It is all one link, one goal, one opportunity. So GPS team, I love you guys. Thank you so much. A lot of you have had a hand in helping me to be able to get this and to get my bearings and to get on my feet. You guys are wonderful people to work with. I mean, just enormously, the energy that's there, it's just wonderful. So everyone, thank you for your time. I hope to see you on the other side. And keep that power line pushing.